Hi, my name is Vishal. In this video, let's explore some primitives in the Cinema 4D. So we have this create menu and we have the primitive and we have the cube primitive here. So just need to create it and then you get a cube here. And if you just get into this attribute manager, and in that you have the options for the cube. Firstly, we have the cube which is 200 centimeters wide. Or x centimeters, and we have 200 centimeters in the height, and we have 200 centimeters in the depth. So you can alter that values here, and we have the segments. But before getting into that, I just go to the garrote shading and then I pick lines there, and then I increase this segments here in the x-axis. We have the y-axis, and then we have the z-axis. So we can increase the segments as many as we want them in the model. We have separate surfaces where the model will separate the planes, which we have the 6 sides in the model. Apart from that, we have the fillet, which we can enable there. And if you see, when you have created a primitive, you have a handle, yellow color handle here. When you select that handle and drag, you are altering the particular axis here, that is size X here. And then when you grab this one, you are altering the Z and then the Y. And then when we just click and drag here, we are altering the fillet radius which is there on the down here. We can also increase that number by just clicking in the attribute manager, and also we can increase the subdivisions if we want them to be. So on the lighter side, generally we create a primitive and then we alter them so that it generally resembles to any model in the real world. Let's say if I want to make a sofa or a couch, then I would generally take a cube and then alter it, and then that will give up this shape here. And then later you can modify a little bit and go ahead. So in that matter, we generally use the primitives as our starting point. Very similarly, we have a primitive called cylinder, and cylinder has got radius here, which is 50 centimeters. I can grab that handle and drag it interactively also. Then we have a handle here which can alter the height. So it is 50 and this is 200 centimeters by default. We have the height segments which we can alter. Then we have the rotation segments or axis segments. You can alter there. The cylinder is vertical, but you can always make it horizontal in x-axis, horizontal in z-axis, or keep it to the y by changing the orientation. We have the caps here. We can avoid setting the cap there. We have the segments in the cap. We can give that there. We have the fillet, which you can again make it look like a capsule by just dragging it further. And we have the adjustment here in the attribute manager also. We have the slice, which you can enable there, and then you can, I don't think yeah, we have the radius, but we don't have the handle to control the slice. Let's do from here. Like that. And if you see the polygons in the caps here is generally connected in triangle, but we can enable it to a regular grid, and we can control the way this grid is right now. So yeah, you can again, as I said, you can use this as a base shape for anything you model. Let's say you want to model a bottle, or you want to model a cucumber, or anything in long tube shape, or a gas cylinder. So we have a disk here. So disk, again we have the radius, which is the overall radius of the disk. We have the inner radius, which we can make it work here. So we have the segments, which we can increase. We have the rotation axis segments, again you can increase or decrease. You can change the orientation of the disk here, which you can make it face on any side. We have the slice, again we can make it work like that. So these are some primitives. We'll see some more primitives in another video. Thank you.